Close. Come on. Close the tab. Let's turn this down. How's everybody doing? Let's see if anybody out there yet. Got 8 people. Hello, guys. What's up, Tyler? Uh-oh. Tyler's back 2 days in a row or 2 shows in a row. What's happening? Jesse, what's happening? How's everybody doing? We are coming back to recap. Brian Kempker, what's up? Armando, Les Burrow, what's up, Mr. Rectech, man? I like it. How things in Louisiana? You holding up fine? We are getting close to the end of this overtime matchup. I have to apologize, but I don't really know what happened. I set this thing up for 3 hours, but it's looking like it's going to go 2, but that's okay because it is blowing up. CJ and Adam are going at it hard with the shares right now. If you want to put who you voted for, go ahead and drop them in the comments. Who's your pick? Who's your pick to advance? Samantha Cherry, hello. What's up, everybody? This is fun. This is going to wrap up the final matchup for the Sweet 16 going into this weekend. And here we are already on Wednesday. Hope you guys are holding up well, doing some good cooking out there, spending time with your family, and just being safe all around. But the matchups are set for Blues Hog and Texas Hold'em region. The matchup is set for the Chupacabra region, and we're just waiting to see the end of this matchup between Adam and CJ in the Meat Church region, and then the Sweet 16 will be set. Ernest is doing good. Ernest is cruising right along into the Sweet 16. Tyler had the boost of bean. The peanut trader is doing well. I am going to do a live look right now and see where we are. And with what is showing to be, if anybody wants to come on and hang out with me, I can send you a link. You can join this show while we wait for the end of this. Guys, this thing has only been on for an hour and a half, and it's got 14,000 reaches already. The same amount that Caleb and who was his last matchup? Ira had with 7,000 votes. Crazy. But Caleb advances. He will be in the Sweet 16 to play his good buddy, Dennis Butterworth. Don't tell Jason that. Yes, I know. He might. Jason, I believe, is on his way to go pick up some Yingling. He's doing like an eastbound and down setup here. He's picking up some stuff. So we're showing 19 minutes. And if this thing goes another hour, I'll be happy. But if it ends in 19 minutes, that will be okay too. CJ is taking a lead. Not insurmountable, but it's a nice lead for CJ right now with a little less than 20 minutes to go. Adam could still make a comeback. Get up, Chucky. That's right. Get up, Chucky. Let's see if you're going to do that, Adam. If you're CJ's out of jail now, bitches, as he said in his comment. Say hello, guys. If you're out there watching, there's 30 people watching. Say hello. I want to see who all's watching out there as we wait for the end of this matchup. Anybody got any plans? I want to get out of the house this weekend. That's what I want to do. The Sweet 16 will be happening, but I think I'm going to go get some crawfish at a friend's house. That's for sure. That's happening on Saturday for me. Ram Soto, it is a little early, but the Frijoli is looking good. We still got time for Get Up, Chucky. But in the meantime, I'm going to go over the Sweet 16 as it stands right now. Sorry, my dog is barking, but that's what happens here. Okay, the Blues Hog Sweet 16 is going to be a matchup of number 1 seed Ernest Cervantes going up against a number 13 seed in Tyler Cannon. Ernest, of course, is from Burnt Bean Company. Tyler is from Cannonball Express, also Cannon Pit Fabrications. Give him a look at his Facebook page. Really nice pits you are making there, Tyler. The other matchup in the Blues Hog Sweet 16 will be Clint Swindoll from Good Life Barbecue versus Gil Martinez Jr. from Double G Southern Barbecue. I don't know how that one's going to go. We shall see. Both of them. 40 pounds of crawfish in Orange Grove, Texas. All right, Steve. Crawfish. Yes, people are liking this crawfish thing. What am I drinking? Anthony Montoya. Oh, that's my boy Anthony. Drinking some Eureka Heights. Where's that? You know, friends of the show. I got to drink that. And I got it in my little Troop 54 brisket thing that we did last month, or a couple, 3 months now. All right, so that's going to be the Sweet 16 matchups in the Blues Hog division. The Texas Oil Dust division region is also set. That is going to be Mr. Golden Girls singer extraordinaire himself, Clarence Joseph. If y'all haven't seen that video that CJ posted earlier today, that was hilarious. No, but number 1 seed Clarence Joseph of Mama and Papa Joe's Barbecue is going against Jackie Milligan from Team Chupacabra. That is a number 1 seed versus a number 4 seed. And Jackie has been bringing out the votes. I don't know how that is going to go. That's exciting as well. So we shall see how that will play out. And that's going to go down on, what did I say? These matchups are going to go down on Friday. So these matchups that I'm mentioning right now are going down on Friday. And the final Sweet 16 matchup for the Texas Oil Dust region will feature a number 6 seed Arnie Segovia from Arnie Tex and Smokin' Lone Star. He will be going up against Carlo Casanova in a hard-fought match he got by Aaron Leslie, number 7 seed. So a number 6 seed versus a number 7 seed going into Sweet 16 for the Texas Oil Dust region. Sorry about my dogs, boys and girls, but that's what happens. Let's see here. He's drinking his bunny beer. Yes, I am. Shell Leach. Yeah, woohoo. Arnie. Okay. In the Chupacabra region, I already mentioned this. Caleb Warden is advancing in a very highly voted on matchup. He got by Ira Green with 3,000 votes, people. Caleb bringing out the votes. He's going to play Dennis Butterworth. So that will be a number 8 seed versus a number 13 seed in the Sweet 16 matchup in the Chupacabra region. And the other matchup is going to be J.D. Henley, number 6 seed, playing a number 2 seed, Phil Breeden. J.D. Henley from Buckshot Barbecue. Phil Breeden, of course, from Lucky Charms. I didn't mention Dennis is from War Pig Barbecue, and Caleb is from Business as usual. Brian with the sweet cap mention again. Yes, it is. It is. Y'all are being quiet today. What's up? What's up? Y'all are just watching this matchup here. Let me see what's going on in the matchup, because it's going to be wrapping up real soon, it looks like. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Probably has about 11 minutes left. $12 minutes left. It's already at 2,700 votes. Adam's coming back. He's got a 14K vote to CJ, 12K to Adam. Still time, Adam. You got 12 minutes. Push it, push it, push it. Hello, damn bootleg. Dancers in the house. Yes. Okay. And then the first matchup in the Meat Church region, we got a number 1 seed, Fred Robles, going against a number. He was high. He was high. There he is. Number 4 seed, Stephen Oler. Fred Robles, of course, from Rio Valley Meats. And Stephen Oler from Big O's Barbecue. That is going to be the other matchup. And finally, we got Danielle Garcia from STX Smokers, South Texas Smokers, going up against the winner of CJ Bean and Adam Martinez. So we shall see how that goes. Again, guys, this was supposed to go till 9, but and I set it up at 9, but I don't know what happened. So it looks like it's going to end at 8 o'clock. So 2 hours of furious voting is going to end here in just a minute. And we're going to have a winner here in just a minute. So I'm going to stick with y'all for these last 10 minutes. So somebody say something. Let's talk. What's going on? Anybody want to come on? Shell, you want to come on? Where you at? I can't bring CJ Bean on because he's in a match right now. So I will not do that. Yes, it's been fun. Yes, Brian, I mentioned that it was supposed to be 6 to 9. It looks like it's going to end at 6 because this is saying this poll ends in 12 minutes. I don't know if I screwed that up or if what's going on, but that's what's going on. It's going to end in probably 10 minutes. So while I've got everybody right now, I'm going to again showcase 2 things. Dirty Girl margarita mix. Good stuff. You can find out on rectechrubs.com. They also have some Bloody Mary good stuff. So if you want some of that, you can do that as well. But this caddy, of course, it's not going to come with the Dirty Girl stuff, but it is going to come with the Holy Smoke Spice Company rubs. And it's a caddy made by Laura Caldwell from Holy Smoke Spice Company. This thing is awesome. It's huge, as you can see. It'll hold everything, quite a bit of spices for a competition or whatever. You can put it in your trailer. You can put it in your whatever you cook with. But it says Faith, Freedom, and Barbecue. It's really cool colors, lime green and navy, my favorite at the moment. But it's going to come with 4 of the Holy Smoked spices. Got the Infinite Goodness, their IG rub, which is their all-purpose. It's got the BFB. It's got the Genesis. And it has the Foul Play, their chicken rub. So this is going to go on for a gooder giveaway. It's supposed to happen this week. But, man, I've been busy with work. So, and this contest sure does take a lot of time to run. So that will be, no. If y'all want to talk about the, I wouldn't say the R word. I think the R word is what got Brian Fox. Yes, they changed the time on this deal. Stephen Pfeiffer, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. You also do a great job with the event. Danny Dietz, unfortunately, got canceled this year, guys, but 2021, hopefully we'll see. And yes, give a shout out to Laura Caldwell. What's up, Jess? No, I did. I just hope that there is no, and I've been told. I have been told by the contestants themselves. They were asked about it directly. They are saying there is no funny business going on. It's hard to prove. And quite frankly, I don't have the time, or I shouldn't have to do that. Go back and check everything. So we're going to let it roll as it is. That's so Caleb versus Dennis is going to happen next weekend. And I expect a fair matchup. We'll see. We shall see. So let's check where we're at right now. We have, wait, that can't be right. Let's see what we got here in the, is it going to end before 9 o'clock? This is weird. Bear with me, people. Here we go. Let's check the latest and greatest. See how much time is left in this matchup. All right, guys, we have seven minutes left in the matchup. Which doesn't even, it's not even, that's going to be before 8 o'clock. The damn root, what? I can't say it. But he's coming back. 1,400 to CJ, 1,300 to Adam. I don't know what you're doing, Adam. Keep it going, buddy. Keep it going. Let's see. This is going to come down to the wire. Ben Espy, who won the first Gooder giveaway. This guy's waiting on you, Ben. Had to go back to work, bro. Good. We'll catch you when I get back. Okay, good. You got it. No, Kempker. There better not be another tie. Let's hope. All right, Butter wants to. I'm putting Butter on. Let's see what Butter has to say about this. Where's Butter? 1 second, people. Butter's coming on. I know Butter has some things he wants to say about the Ruskies. He doesn't believe it. Invite people. All right. So I mentioned earlier this week on Friday, we're going to have Aaron Leslie from the Texas Old Dust, spices, injections, marinades, all of that. He's going to be on Friday to come and join us on the show. We'll be having the first matchups in the Sweet 16 for the Texas Old Dust and the Blues Hog regions will have begun at that point. So lots of things coming up on Friday. Butter in the house. Yes, Butter is in the house as we speak.
What's up, Butter? Hang on, let me turn some volume down here.
Yeah, do something, man. Do something.
What's going on, man?
What's up with you, man? How you doing?
Oh, man, getting ready for the big showdown, the battle of the heels, right? The most hated versus most hated. That's how we do it.
Is that what you're billing it as?
Yeah, it should be an epic showdown here with Mr. Ryan Caleb Warden.
Yep. Ryan Caleb Warden versus Dennis Butter. A number 13 seed versus you are a number 8 seed going in there. How did you feel about your seeding, man?
Oh, man, I thought the seating was really nice. So, let's see. I think I just muted you. That's the problem. There's an echo. Oh, seating was good. Really happy with whatever seed you gave me. So,
not only there was a selection committee. I explained this long ago. It was the way you were voted on and everything that happened. I'm pouring me another drink because this Wednesday I haven't drank this week. So you're going against Kayla. How do you feel about that? You know there's some controversy there, right?
Controversy, huh?
There is.
What's the controversy?
Well, I say we as a group fans of the So Smoking, hey, which we've also hit 4,000 likes today. So
nice.
Right before we came on. That's amazing. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the show, liking the show, and checking it out. Case and I appreciate it. Of course, Jay Bird's on his way to Mississippi. His daughter goes to Mississippi State, so he's going out there to see her. Yeah, thanks, everybody, for liking the show. 4,000 likes. That's a big deal. Good job. Thank you to us. And anyway, yeah, so there's a cloud over this thing. People think maybe some Ruskies got into the voting mix. What do you think about that? The poll?
I don't know. Sounds like a whole bunch of whining to me. Certain area of the state starts losing to another area of the state, and they all start whining. Can't believe that Houston folks, largest city in the state, wouldn't beat anybody else. So, I don't know. If you complain, you complain. You can sit on the sidelines and grab your popcorn and watch the rest of the show.
Well, you just don't hold back, do you, Butter?
I mean, it's a popularity contest, so apparently there's more popular people.
I have said that from the beginning. It's a popular. This thing is kind of annoying to me. Oh my gosh!
What?
They're both at. It says 2 minutes to go, and they're both at 1,500 votes here.
Somebody go vote for Adam. We need some more votes.
Has anybody can give anybody? I can't vote because I don't feel right voting in this deal, so I haven't actually pressed anything to where it would show. What are you seeing, Butter, on your end? Can you see?
No, I had to.
Because it'll show you the percentage things. I cannot believe this thing.
Hang on.
End.
I got all kind of stuff going. Here we go. Hang on.
I ended this thing for 9 o'clock.
Adam's at 50.3 according to stats here at the house.
Adam's at 50.3.
Yeah. Hang on, let me see. I'll pull it up. Let me pull up my face here. See. Okay.
This is going down to the wire.
Yeah. We need some more H-Town votes, man. Let's get out, get Houston going, get Damn If I'm Poe moving on to the next round.
It sounds like he's winning right now, so
that's good.
We're just waiting for the and I'm biased. I don't care who advances. I love both of these guys. These are good guys.
Says the poll was ended, right?
Does it say the poll ended?
The poll is ended at 50.3 to Adam Martinez with the win. 3,000 votes. That's impressive. 3,000 votes.
That is amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna check it real quick to make it official. And again, this besides this whole cloud of Russian interference.
No, I didn't get to finish. You always cut me off. That's why I quit coming.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
You always cut me off here. I got a lot of things to say.
All right, let's hear it. I was just.
It's a public. First of all, it's a public vote. So if you put something out and you set it to public, you think this is only Barbecue World that's commenting? I mean, it's all over Facebook, which is worldwide. So, I mean, there's a lot of us been doing this a lot longer than some of the other guys that are in here. So if our reach is a little bit farther, and we weren't always barbecue cooks, so there's other people that follow people. I don't know if I had Russian votes. If I did, great. Das Vidanya, motherfucker, you know? So, but I've been, I've been to the former Yugoslavic republics, so maybe I still got some friends over there. I know Caleb had a lot of Russian votes. Good for him. I mean, it's good to know he has friends somewhere because he ain't got a bunch around here. You know what I'm talking about. As we're going to show this weekend when we beat him single-handedly.
He's like Hasselhoff. He's big in Germany.
That's right. Well, I mean, let's face it. Caleb's big wherever he goes. But,
True.
Joker got in my trailer. We all had to lean to the left. But, he knows I love him. I went and ate at his restaurant. Awesome food in Deer Park. Go get you some of those freaking boiled shrimp were amazing, dude. I mean, freaking amazing. So great restaurant, Kicking Cajun Smokehouse. Quick plug. He knows I like to talk shit. That's why we get along so well. Because it's all in fun. We can't cook against each other, so we just got to talk shit. So that's all we got.
We're going to touch on these matchups here in a second, but let's make it official. So the poll has officially ended, and I want to again apologize. I meant to set this thing up for 9 o'clock. I don't understand what happened because I've set all these other matchups and they've worked without a hitch.
Did you set it to Eastern?
Say that again. Did
you set it to Eastern time or something? But it even ended early.
It even ended before 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly what happened, gentlemen, but there were 3,000 votes to.
That's awesome.
In this 2-hour period, less than 2 hours.
That's how many me and Maddie had over the whole time, and we had, I think, the most. So,
yeah, this is amazing. You guys brought the votes. If this is any indication of what these Sweet 16 votes are going to be, because there's only going to be 2 matches going at one time, or 4, excuse me. There's going to be 4 matches going, so it's going to be hot and fast, as a barbecue term. It's going to be hot and fast, fast and furious going this weekend. So, again, this is going to be Friday night. We're going to have Ernest versus Tyler.
Ernest in a freaking landslide. I mean, just roll it up, light it, smoke it, and put it out in the ashtray. That one's done. So,
well, let's hear what Butter thinks, guys. While he's here on the show, he's not afraid to tell you what he's thinking.
Afraid.
So, number 1, Ernest versus number 13, Tyler. How do you see this? Landslide?
Unlucky number 13 for Mr. Cannon. Just Ernest is a juggernaut. I mean, let's face it. There's 2 juggernauts left, and I thought Fred might have got wiped out in round 1. That didn't work. So I was praying because he's in our bracket. But yeah, so you got Fred and Ernest. I mean,
well, let's jump ahead. What about Clint Swindoll and Gil Martinez Jr. going on?
Oh man, Clint's the nicest guy in barbecue, hands down. So super guy. And then Gil, what an awesome cook, you know. Sorry, Tyler. My bad, man. Hey, they drew the bad bracket for you, bro. I'm sorry. You know.
Tyler's watching. I love how Steve spelled the Roosters wrong, so he wouldn't get put in Facebook jail. Yes, I can't tell time. Damn, Shell.
You didn't get to go against Caleb. You know, you get to go against Ernest. So
Shell's not holding back. She said you effed up, Rob.
Hey, Shell, lay off the natural light.
Das Vidania, motherfucker. That should be the title of y'all's matchup.
Yeah, that's our new team slogan, by the way. We're gonna put it on shirts.
Yep, you can't say the R word. I was just banned. Brian
Fox banned for Russians.
Yes, yeah. You can't.
I think you should be banned for some of that food you post on Facebook.
Nice guys never win, right? I don't know. We'll see. Okay.
Yeah, Fred's gonna win. He's one of the nicest guys there is, and I definitely think Clint is the nicest guy in barbecue. Who's he going against again, Clint?
He's going against Gil Martinez Jr. You haven't made
Gil. Gil's a rock star in the barbecue world in Texas and nationwide. I mean, I don't know. He got so many walks at the Jack Daniels. It was really impressive. I was cheering for him. So he's a great guy too.
Did you make a prediction? I didn't hear it yet.
Prediction: Gil Martinez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Butter's predicting Gil versus Ernest.
Oh man. Yeah. Ernest.
Gil versus Ernest.
The TV star, the legend, the chef. I mean, come on.
Oh,
everybody loves Big Ern.
I just answered Shell. She just tried to call me. Shell, if you're listening, just leave a note. My poll says 50-50, so who won?
You might want to refresh.
You want to break it to him?
Yeah.
Wait. Let me look at the poll. Hang on.
Yeah, I pulled it up on mine too.
So if yours matches what I match.
Yeah, I still got 50.3 to 49.7, Adam. I'm a refresh.
That's what Jess posted earlier.
Jess.
I am sorry you have to find out this way, Mr. CJ Bean, fresh out of Facebook jail. Adam Martinez, 50.3 to CJ Beans, 49.7. Adam Martinez
CJ
advances. That was a damn good run, CJ Bean.
Yeah,
thank you.
CJ's freaking crazy, man. I love that guy. The stuff he posts when he clowns on Clarence Joseph is hilarious.
So of that crew, Clarence is left. So I want your opinion here. Clarence Joseph, a number 1 seed, going against a number 4 seed in Jackie Milligan.
Hey, no doubt, Heather. I hear you. I'm reading your comments. I know he's got big guns, and it's going to be tough. I'll go with Gil. I got to pick somebody, you know. So, and Jackie's going against who?
Jackie is going against CJ, Clarence Joseph.
Oh. I think Jackie's got it, man. Jackie is just spitfire, man. She is, whatever she does great, and she's got a lot of friends in this industry. I mean, World Food Championships, everywhere she goes, you know. She's got a great dishwasher, you know, that stands behind her the whole time and helps her kick ass. So,
oh my God, yes,
it's all in fun. But no, I think Jackie's gonna beat Clarence Joseph. So,
ooh, that's a bold prediction there, Butter.
Clarence knows I love him. He's one of my mentors in this world, so he's a good dude.
And then in the final Texas Oil Dust region, how's your hair doing, Butter? Look at this thing, man.
Hey, man. Hey, no shortage of barbershops in my house. It's in the shower, baby.
We've got Arnie Segovia, number 6 seed versus Carlo Casanova. 6 versus 7. That's almost as close as you guys.
So I'm going to go with the Hall of Famer here, and that's Arnie Segovia. Not that I have anything against Carlo. We love each other. You know, he's a great dude. Very emotional guy. But Arnie, man, his YouTube followers, his Instagram followers, all he has to do is market it right, and he can get it out there. I mean, the dude's great. So both of them great guys.
Carlos got the RecTech Mafia. RecTech Mafia, they came strong last weekend, so I wouldn't count them out either. It's going to be close again.
I know Carlos got some reach. So
Heather Swindoll, I highlighted her other deal. She's a damn good campaign manager. I'll just say that.
Oh yeah.
There were lots of shares going all up and down. There's a lot of love for Adam going right now. CJ, great run. He said, "Congrats to my dog Adam Martinez. You did a great job." Where else do we have here? Steve highlighted this bitch.
Oh, Steve, you like that, huh? I like that.
Thanks for all the votes. Had a great time. It's hard to vote against your friends. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. What else?
You just have to pick somebody and go with it. I mean, it's fun. It's stressful as hell though, Rob. I mean, I really wouldn't have been upset if Matthias had beat me, just so that I could sit back and watch the rest of it play out, because it's a lot of posting. It's a lot of sharing. I mean, I'm in a lot of groups and I have so many different hobbies, so I post in all of them. People are like, what is this you're posting? Like, just click on my picture. The ugly guy with the sideburns in the picture, click on that, So,
yeah. How's the DJ community coming through for you?
Man, DJ community's working, the foodie group, the food photography groups. I mean, the Hearthstone neighborhood group. So one little thing, I'm in one foodie group that's 30,000 deep, and so all I need is 1% of them to vote every time, and I could really start walking away with stuff. So I haven't really engaged them that much, but if I have to go against a juggernaut after I beat Caleb, I think we're gonna have to start bribing some folks.
Matt says, "Bro, you got me. Hats off." Hello, Matthias, Enrique, Michelle, Anthony. What's going on? Kevin Caldwell says the stress is real. I've said it before. The butt hurt is real as well.
It is, because we have nothing else to be angry about. I mean, we're mad because we can't get chips and queso. That's lightening up now. So now this is all we got to be butt hurt. We can't do cook-offs. So just mad. I think Steve O didn't vote for me. So that's right, Steve.
I think Oler wants some. Which groups does he go hit up? I don't know, Bubba. All right, the Meat Church region, we've got speaking of Big O barbecue, we got Fred Robles going against Big O. That's the number 1 versus the number 4 seed.
Ooh, Big O's number 4. I like it. Steve's got my vote. I get real territorial with my votes. Anybody in my area, because I know that it's like that all across. I mean, it's weird with Houston because we're so big that you'll see people from Houston voting for people in other regions, but you'll see people in those other regions only voting for that region.
Yeah, they're sticking with their territory.
Yeah, and so I mean, at this point in the round, unless you just have a really good friend in the game, I mean, that's what you got to go with. And I love both those guys, so I'm sticking with the region, going with Steve.
Yes, it is stressful, Michelle. Michelle's another one, a campaign manager. That's the campaign manager behind AMP. Behind Adam Martinez. Great.
Oh, hey, Michelle. Yeah. Good job.
Shell wants to come on. Let me send her a note real quick. We'll get her on in just a second. But let's.
I think Fred's going to beat Steve, but I think Steve's going to put up a hell of a fight. So we're going to pull for Steve, try to get him some votes.
Fred.
He needs to hire Caleb as his campaign manager.
Fred really hasn't. Well, against Cat he did. I don't know. He hasn't really had to hit up his well of voters yet.
I know. You got to put some on reserve. You don't want to piss off all these people.
But I think he's going to have to do that this weekend against Big O's, because Big O's he's a good dude. He's got a lot of followers, and we'll see how this plays out. And let's go Danielle Garcia versus the just won Adam Martinez. Adam and CJ just put up over 3,000 votes in less than 2 hours. So I don't know.
So this one's definitely regional, and I'm going with Adam. So, funny story about Adam, real quick, at Big Cook-Off we did a couple years ago at the Tough Foundation. They do a little Calcutta, and Adam he wasn't new, but nobody in the Magnolia area really understood who he was. He shows up late, and I said, hey, we're going to do this Calcutta. You want to get in on it? And he's like, no, I don't do that. All right, cool, man. So his name came up. Nobody knew who he was, so I got him for $25. Adam won me about $2,600 that weekend. And it was the greatest feeling ever. I love Adam. I owe him forever for that, Way to cook a hell of a brisket. I sat on my ass the entire day until it was time to go collect my money off Adam. So, but the way Magnolia does it is the winning bidder gets 50%, the winning team gets 30%, and the charity gets 20%. So even if the team gets outbid, they still got some money in the bank. So some skin in the game.
Did you see that Tyler asked how many North Texas teams were in it? I believe there were 3. And again, let me reiterate, there was a selection.
Tyler, there was Tim Esch,
Dwayne Turnbow, Timmy Esch, Tyler Cannon, Chris Hatcher. There's 4 already. And there was a selection committee, so we tried to represent. Everybody had some representation in the selection committee, so and they went on.
Aaron Leslie, wasn't it?
Aaron Leslie's the West region.
Oh, for some reason I thought Tyler was in the same area as Aaron. But.
No. But he said, and then old Travis Usry, how do you say his name? Usry, yeah. He asked, "Can North barbecue? Can they cook?" What? And he said, "Dang." All right, so that's gonna. So you're going with Adam in that final matchup?
Yes, I would like to put my vote in for Adam. Yes.
All right, and then we have someone going for Daniel Martinez right there.
Daniel's great. I mean, it's regional, baby. Don't be upset.
Yep. All right, and then we got another amp deal. I don't know, Adam's got a following here.
Goes on.
He was a 15 seed, and he's advancing to the Sweet 16. That's the Cinderella story right there. We'll see how. We'll see how it goes.
Type stuff there.
I think Adam may be. Yeah, he is the lowest seeded person in the tournament still. Adam Martinez, Amp Barbecue, or Damn If I'm Poe. All right, JD Henley versus Phil Breeden. This is the number 6 seed JD versus the number 2 seed Phil Breeden. Well, you've already been very open about how you're voting, so I guess you're going with Phil.
I love Phil. It's my boy. I'm going to vote for him, but Phil's moved, so he's no longer in our area. So, alliances may have to be broken.
Wait, Emma Druin is in. This is Jason's daughter, who is going to visit in that's why. This sucks even from Memphis. Yes.
All right.
It sucks all across the country, Jay Bird.
So Phil Breeden versus JD. It's funny that JD's a 6 seed. I mean, that dude is
he's a cook.
Yeah. So if it looks like I'm looking at 2 different screens, I am. My camera's low and my other screen's high. So sorry. I try to remember that. But yeah, I'm voting for Phil. As Carmen calls him, Phil. So that's who I got.
Like his daddy, her daddy is posting on her account right now. Okay, let's see who else. All right, let's see here. So we have Phil and JD. You said Phil, yes. Phil, yes. Phil. And in the what is it? The most hated contest of the whole.
Yeah, man, it's like the NWOs wrestling themselves. So the 4 horsemen turned on each other.
So we have 2 heels going at it?
2 heels. And maybe one of them comes out as the crowd favorite, and all of a sudden, it's like Hulk Hogan leaving the NWO and coming back is from Hollywood to Hulk. So, yeah.
All right. So, and I guess you're going with yourself in this matchup here. Are you
the Russian holiday? So I think I've got Caleb. I think his calls are going to go unanswered. So we shall see.
Jason says he's at Memphis in May and no one is here.
That's great. Memphis in October or something like that.
It did. It got pushed back, Bay Bird. Sorry you didn't get the message, but yeah, no one is there right now.
I'm planning on pulling out the stops to beat Caleb, yes, and move on to whoever's next.
What if Caleb pulls out the stops?
Then good. I can sleep in. and go back to golf, which is where I was going against Matthias. And then I logged in and saw, damn, I better do something.
Are you gonna get mad if you see some foreign names that are just flooding?
No. So it's one thing about me. I'm outspoken, but I like rules. And if there are no rules, then there's nobody that can bitch. So
he's got a lot of foreign restaurant patrons that go.
He's in the middle of all the chemical plants over there, right? And so then there's workers and industry people from all over that come in and stop and get food. And
he's giving away crawfish, man, for votes. That's not bad.
No, whatever it takes. I mean, we offered a discount code if we won, so.
And you did. I saw it. You made true on your promise.
I owned up to it. Yeah. WarPigBarbecue.com. Coupon code is butter. So,
while you're on the show, where can people find War Pig barbecue products? I know already you can find them at HEB.
Yeah, almost 300 HEBs across the state, of course. You've got Stone Cold Meats. You've got the Chopping Block, Majok's Meat Market. You got Robbie Staggs up in Amarillo with Champion. And we've got in Indiana, there's a retailer, cannot remember his name, American Barbecue Supply, I believe. And then we got a new one in Colorado, which is Proud Souls Barbecue. So they have a supply store there.
Damn, you have a fan there. No one cares.
Whitney.
What is that about? What is that about? So, I guess. So, well, Shell wanted to come on. Let's see. We'll get a.
As long as she hasn't been drinking.
There she has. She hasn't been drinking yet. I am.
I've been working all day, just so y'all know. I'm in oil and gas, and believe it or not, I've been working from home for like 8 weeks now.
Yes.
So I've been working all day.
We have all been working from home. Butter, what are you doing right now? You working from home?
Man, something was on my screen. I was all confused.
You can't see or hear?
Yeah, no, I could see.
Whitney was being an a-hole to Jason, not you, bro. I was like, damn.
That's hilarious.
She was Shell, you have a fan. Whitney says hello.
No one cares. Jason, we care. We care about you a lot.
So Shell, what do you think? What do you think about this whole controversy thing? What's going on? You got any comments?
Oh God, I really think that I'll touch on what Butter said earlier. Hey, honestly, it's a popularity contest. It truly is at the end of the day. But I will say every cook that is in this running it, they're all phenomenal.
Yep.
There's not any of them that are just shitty cooks.
Nope.
But
that's how they made the list.
It's a popularity contest. It's about who you know and how many people you know. And I'm surprised that Butter had a close race with Caleb because, Butter's got his own
I haven't gone against
barbecue sauce and HEB.
Well, you mean Matthias, because he hadn't gone against Caleb yet.
Oh,
and then our round one was very close.
Going against Caleb in the next round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Your round one went down to the wire too, Butter.
That one really went down to the wire. Steve, man, he had a lot of people pulling for him. It was like every time I had a bunch of votes come through, he had the same number of votes come through, and it was just.
Butter, did that just blow your mind? Like to watch the numbers constantly run?
Yeah, I got home from golf Saturday, and I was down, man, like 52 to 48, and there wasn't much time, maybe an hour. And
were you shocked?
I just started closing the gap and kept closing it. And then it was like, all right, man, we got like a minute left, and here I am up 2%. So it was like, I don't know how this happened. So whoever was pushing for me, I appreciate it. Whoever shared, I mean, there were so many shares, which is nuts. I mean, we had a ton of votes between the two of us. So
really,
hey, Bing, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna put that ticker on the bottom of it.
David Coonrad, y'all don't get his comment. That's hilarious. But
who's that?
David Coonrad. I know what he's talking about too.
I can't can't see any of the comments, but
I don't see David's comment. It didn't come up, but that's fine.
that's probably a good thing.
Matt says he was working door to door and Butter was golfing. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Thank God,
let's
let's go
say,
golf, man, because
I
Matthias
will-
is going to stomp me. And Rob texted me and said, "Hey, your voting's live." And I said, yeah, we'll give Matthias a few hours to catch a lead. He goes, he's got a big one. I said, oh, okay. I logged in. Oh, yeah, he was like 80-20. So I went and played golf.
Well, so Butter, did you go play golf with Fong? Because I saw Fong was playing golf, and he.
No, I don't play from the ladies' tees, and that's where Fong tees off from. So
Fong was playing putt-putt. That wasn't golf.
it's that junior golf shit.
That was putt-putt. So Roddy brings up a nice little question that I can tie into this thing. Who is everybody's dark horse still left in the tournament? I mean, I already mentioned Adam. Adam was the lowest seed going into this thing, but the guy that's impressing me right now is somebody who doesn't have any social media presence. JD Henley.
Yeah,
He doesn't even have a Facebook account, and this guy is in the Sweet 16. He's got some.
He's got a lot of people in West Texas and like in the Conroe area help promote him. He's got a lot of friends. He's good. Everybody knows who he is. So yeah, I can't call him a dark horse. He's a 6 seed, so I got to call Caleb Warden the dark horse that's still in it to the Sweet 16.
So, Butter, do you really think Caleb is truly a dark horse? Really?
Yeah, I do in this type of contest. Yes.
Oh yeah, he's in a popularity contest. Hell yeah, Caleb is a dark horse right here.
Do you think he put himself in that position?
We all put ourselves in the positions we're in.
Okay.
I mean, nobody else.
Chucky, Chris is voting for Adam for the dark horse round. Clint is
Chris
another.
Mills photography profile picture there.
Not from anything, like you mentioned earlier, Shell. Everybody here is a damn good cook that's still left in it.
Absolutely.
So the dark horses has nothing to do with cooking. I think at this point it becomes a social media thing, and Clint Swindoll, but he's got his wife pushing. I said earlier she's a great campaign manager, so we'll see there. But
I don't think anybody's reach is larger than Clint's. I mean, Clint's a motivational speaker and an author, and he goes around the world speaking. And I don't even think he's unleashed his power yet. So if he's not trailing, you better watch out for Clint. So
that's interesting. Interesting. Yeah.
Also, Ernest and Fred, either of them have not unleashed their power. They haven't needed it yet.
No, Ernest will have Food Network start promoting for him. I mean, he's that big. So
his picture that he sent in with a Menudo wrecking machine. That thing's that's pretty slick too. The way he's got it set up. So again, we'll go over this real quick. Ernest versus Tyler, Clint versus Gil, Clarence Joseph versus Jackie Milligan, and then Arnie and Carlo. They're gonna wrap up. They're gonna go on Friday at 6 p.m. to 6 p.m. and then on Saturday at 6 p.m. to Sunday 6 p.m.
Nice.
We'll have Meat Church, which is Fred versus Stephen Oler. And then we'll have Daniel Garcia and Adam Martinez. And then in the Chupacabra region, we will have Dennis Butterworth and Caleb. Is it Ryan? Caleb Ryan Warden. And
we don't know his name.
JD Henley.
A lot of names.
And JD Henley and Phil Breeden. That's going to go on to wrap up the Chupacabra regions. And again, I want to thank Meat Church, Blues Hog, Chupacabra, and Texas Oil Dust. And of course, I still need to update, man. I'm so bad. Not that I'm bad. This is a lot of work, but I still need to update. The Players Pool, sponsored by Texas Pepper Jelly, that is still in play. And of course, our title sponsor, Rec Tech Grills. Thank you guys from Rec Tech Grills.
That's right. Rec Tech, baby.
What's up, Shell?
So, just a question to put out there, Butter and Rob, since you both are kind of in the know. I see there are a lot of IBCA comps that have either been canceled or postponed. the ones that have been postponed are probably going to be canceled. So how do you feel about that? Do you feel like that's just in the best interest of everyone, that they should just kind of throw them all out and not have any cook-offs?
Well, it's a matter of judges finding people that are willing to sit in a room and judge, lukewarm meat that's been passed from person to person, sniffing it and cutting a piece of meat off of it. So
Right.
I would love to be doing cook-offs. I did one of the last ones before it all started at Iola, and even there, everybody is real cognizant of it.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever they come back, they come back. I mean, we've at the War Pig team, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it's lots of golf every weekend. So something different and working on new products. So just trying to better the brand on our side. But I know there's a lot of people that their whole life is doing cook-offs. That's their one big hobby and their getaway.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel for those guys, but it's not something that is in our control, So I mean,
Interesting.
whenever the public feels comfortable getting in that judging room and eating again.
The thing with cook-offs is they don't happen. To make them happen, they don't. It's not like 2 weeks out. You got okay. All right, we're going to do this. It takes months out to get it because you got a committee that are planning this thing. You have sponsors. You have. Like Butter said, you had to get the judges, you got to get sanctioned. And right now, everybody's on hold. No one knows what's happening until announcements are made and this and that. So it seems like things are loosening up, but there's no way to go out and say here we are in May already. I think May's out the window, but when you're looking into June, obviously a lot of cook-offs have already been canceled, but June and July and even into the fall, there's no way right now as we are talking that you're going to be able to concretely say that you are going to have this contest. So the American Royal actually sent a survey just today.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the Royal, Rob. If y'all had heard from them, if y'all had what was their stance on it?
So just today they sent out a survey asking cooks, are you still planning to come? Are you comfortable coming? Do you feel that it's safe to do this? They were asking what our opinions are. So right now that tells me that they're not
interesting.
They're not sure it's going to happen. So, and
yeah,
there's a lot more moving parts.
They're going to go. I think that'll be our litmus test. There's some at the end of May that may go, but I think, any of them that are tied to a big event are definitely going to be canceled. Just because they have other stuff to pay for, and if they don't have the public coming in, they can't afford it. Some of the smaller ones like the American Legions and stuff, they may go. They'll ask their guests, what do you think? So I'm hoping some at the end of May happen. That weekend, May 28th, 29th, that weekend, and then the first weekend in June. And maybe they happen, and there's just such a low turnout, everybody gets scared off, and they don't come back to the fall. But I don't know.
Well, so I'm going to ask you guys, because I have judged at a couple
Mm-hmm.
IBCA that I didn't cook in. I was just a judge, and I know that the way the plates are passed around the table, you're taking a clean fork and a clean knife and you're cutting off of a piece of meat, typically, normally, that no one else is cut off of. So that, I'm just going to play the devil's advocate here. That to me says, how is that
unsafe,
dangerous,
unsanitary?
unsafe?
Yeah.
I mean, you're using a clean fork and a clean knife. You're cutting off of a piece of meat that no one else has touched. Is that any less safe than, say, going to the grocery store with the cashier who has touched your groceries and 500 other people's groceries?
So think about it like this. Think about if you're at a restaurant and they bring out one giant plate of fajitas for half the restaurant, right? And they walk around and they hand everybody that plate and let you pull a piece of meat off that plate and then hand it back to the guy, and he walks around and gives it to the next person. You've already leaned over, you've already breathed on it, you probably sniffed those fajitas, and now your hands are coming.
Right.
So, is that safe?
I mean, I can see it better.
I mean, heaven forbid somebody sneeze or cough while they get that box of brisket coming across their table, So the way to do it is nobody touches the box but the table caps, and they hand everybody a piece of it. that table captain cuts the piece of meat for that person and hands it. That's really, yes. Or do like KCBS does, do single round judging where everybody gets their own piece of meat. 6 judges and the whole thing's over. And awards are 30 minutes long and we're going home. So that's another story. Me and Robert Smith both believe in that. A lot of other people do too. So hopefully that maybe this helps spur that conversation, you know, with the board. So
yeah.
And what you just mentioned, Michelle, a lot of judges haven't been through the process, so they don't know the actual process. They just think they're going to be in a room tasting people's food, maybe touching it and doing all this other stuff. Right. They don't realize.
You do margaritas, right? I mean, you stick in a spoon in a cup and you drink. I mean, and beans and all that. Yeah. No, single table judging where everybody gets their own portion. So even in KCBS in a bean competition, you still get a styrofoam box and everybody puts it in individual cups. So that way there's none of that, no cross contamination, or they try to mitigate it as much as possible. So
well, thank you, Better, for kind of explaining that to all of us, because there are some of us that really don't see that side of it. So it's nice to have some input from that perspective. So thank you.
Yeah.
Butter, everybody thinks you're smart, man.
That's good. Remember that on voting day on Saturday.
Everybody remember to vote for Better because he's really smart.
That's right. To vote for America, apple pie, cold beer.
Poor Caleb's not getting any showtime.
He keeps getting blocked. He's like Tony Tanner. He's a legend.
Fred Robles in the house. What's up, Fred?
Hey, Fred.
How are you doing, buddy? We were just talking about you, Fred. We haven't. We see you haven't had to unleash the power of the Food Network. Has he been on Food Network? I think he has. He?
I mean, he had unleashed the power of all those big brands, the Smithfields, the Snake Rivers, all the the Big Papa Smokers, that King of Smoke, all those big events that he goes to and kicks ass. So
King of the Smoker, I think it is. Regional elections coming up, Butter.
Yeah, we tried that one before. So
here's another question for, and Better, you may have, Fred may have a good input on this, but I'm going to throw this out there. What are your thoughts right now on the thought that so many cattle farmers and beef farmers are having to get rid of their meat because they can't sell it right now because the manufacturers are shut down? And that totally hits our American economy. So, Better, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's tough. You're trying to tell somebody how they, how they should run their business and live their life. I saw it with a lot of produce that's just stacked up in fields right now because with no restaurants open, there's nobody buying all the majority of the food, which is the restaurants are the major consumers of that, and what else do they have to do but let it spoil? And so I don't understand the cattle business as much as, somebody like Jim Fly or Rick Dixon does, and how it works. It's heartbreaking to know that those guys aren't able to get their cattle processed and into the market, so hopefully we put a stop to that and we let, we let their businesses survive. So, that's what this is all about is,
so do you say buy America? I mean, I know you're a big fan of, I can't say the name of the meat market, it starts with M, Matrix, but I know that we have Stone Cold Meats. We have where you get your meats from. We have these local meat markets.
Yeah, but they're all getting meat from the same places. So, I mean, like when you see, a meat market, with their brisket, I mean, that's not from their cow or from their local farmers, right? They're getting it from a food provider, whether it's Cisco, Benny Keith, or Martin, and then it's where they get theirs from. So whether it's 44 Farms or Snake River or, Smithfield, wherever. So it gets harder to track down where that cattle is actually from and where that pork is from. So you got to be careful, telling people to buy only, you know, do you want people to buy only American made products, or do you want people to buy American owned company products? You know, because there's very little stuff made in America as much as I love to. My dad grew up working in the steel mills in Houston. So, you know, we were buy American cars our whole life because of that, you know, American steel. But now that I'm in oil and gas business, you know, when you see there's not enough raw material in America to make American pipe just for the pipelines, much less the barbecue pits, you know. So
it is. It's very different, you know. My 13-year-old son, he shows steer and heifers in showmanship in FFA and 4-H, and he should have went to Houston this year and county this year in Galveston County with 2 steers, but he wasn't able to show, so we had to sell his steers, and we bought one ourselves, and it's right now getting ground up into meat. But there are a lot of farmers out there who have cows and cattle, and they're sitting on feedlots, and they can't send them to the processor.
Yeah.
The processor shut down.
That's the deal. The meat shortage, what they're calling it, is not. It's a misinterpretation, because there's not a meat shortage. It's a processing issue.
Correct.
These plants have shut down, and they had issues with, you know, COVID running through their processing plants. So that's the issue, is they're not able to process this thing. And so
we're going to eat my son's 1,800-pound steer in about 2 weeks. You know.
Well, yeah, I mean, I wish all good luck. I hope that the economy gets closer to normal, you know, sooner than later, and these businesses can open, because some of y'all need some damn nails on your fingers and your hair's done. That's for sure. Especially Rob. I mean, I don't know.
Friday.
Does Rob need his fingernails done?
Look at that, man.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Look at that. It's out of control.
And we don't want to talk about the waxing salons.
Yeah,
Really?
I think they all open up on Friday, so that's good. You know,
There's gonna be some long lines looking like Chick-fil-A out there.
Look, all I care about is that the tanning salons are opening up on Friday. I'm happy because I don't need to look pasty anymore.
I mean, Jesus Christ, you live in Texas. It's 90 degrees.
Go outside. Come on.
Whatever.
It's so bad right now. Chase has hair on his head. That's where we're at right now.
Let me give a shout out to plug my sponsor, RC Ranch.
Yep, go for it.
In the processor, they have tons of it. So go to their website. They have lots of pop-up meat markets where you can go and get their high-end quality beef. So those guys are excellent people, great stewards of the community. They're in the Houston area. So if you're from around here, they're easy to find. They sell the products at the local meat markets as well. So at Stone Cold. But they talk to Rick. They've got plenty. So if you need quality meat, I mean, that's first place I'm going.
Better. I will single it. You just said, go to your local meat markets. Stop shopping HEB, Kroger.
Oh, don't stop shopping at HEB. You lost your damn mind. Shit.
Okay. I'm sorry, Better. Go to HEB for FUBAR sauces. But for meat-wise, I just mean shop your local meat markets and invest in those people.
You always got to invest in small business. I mean, that's what runs the world, of course. Remember, HEB is a family-owned business. They're not they don't have stockholders. You know, they're not a publicly traded business. They're a great company as well. So, and they employ a lot of people across the state of Texas. So, I love that company. I love everything they stand for. So, they carry all of our products, like me and Alton, you know, with Chupacabra. I mean, I know I wouldn't be here with FUBAR without them. So, Alton's a little better than mine.
Roddy Trevino was in the house. He's an HEB. He works for HEB. So
yeah,
he's done a great job, especially during this pandemic.
So I have to tell you a funny story, guys. So my first job ever that I had in my whole entire life, I was 18 years old. I lived in Baytown, Texas, and my first job ever was at an HEB, and they did not put me at the cash register. They put me in the meat department. I knew nothing about that. So I worked nights. I worked the night shift, right? So I had to wrap. They would leave like trays of meat that I had to wrap, and I would have to wrap the meat, put the stickers on it, put it back in there. So my boss Emery knew that I didn't like weird stuff. I didn't like weird meat. And
You like wrapping
I
the meat?
went into work, and he goes, "Show, I left you something special," and he left me a whole tray of cow heads, like skinned cow heads, that I had to wrap. It was here.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
I got Golden Girls coming up in about 5 minutes, so I got to get off and see what Blanche and Rose are up to.
Okay.
Stay strong, everybody. Congrats to Adam. Good luck, everybody, in your bracket this weekend. Vote for Butter as always. Really appreciate you. Good luck to all the underdogs out there, all the lower seeds kicking ass. So,
Absolutely.
and to Houston, let's all pull together and get our people on to the next rounds. Thanks
Real
again.
quick, what is your matchup titled? What is most hated? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it's the most hated unless we come up with something more clever, which I may have to. I may Photoshop something.
I like the heel matchup.
Yeah, it'll be like King Kong Bundy, versus Andre the Giant or something like that. Too. I'll put me and Caleb. So
That's great.
Photoshop Caleb's face in a onesie and one of those wrestling onesies. So see what I can do. But good luck, guys.
Is that a challenge for Caleb to be in a onesie?
All right, Butter. Hey, thanks for coming on, man. That was fun. I didn't expect this to be a full long hour show, but hey, we'll keep it going. It was fun.
All good. Yeah.
We're doing good.
All
good
right.
job, Butter.
Thank you. Anytime, you're always welcome to call me.
Good luck. You're on Saturday. Later, Bo. Well, there was Butter, Dennis Butterworth from War Pig Barbecue. He'll be going on Saturday against Caleb Warden. Who you taking in that matchup, Joe?
Me?
Yes,
No,
you.
I'm taking Butter. All the way.
All the way, Butter, all the way.
I'm taking Butter. Who's everyone else taking?
Well, I think a lot of people are going to take. I don't know. I'm not even saying anything because I am the host. I don't have any bias on anybody.
Yeah, you can't say, Rob. I mean, you're in a position where you can't really say. You just kind of have to let it all play out.
Case has a prediction. Case has a prediction right there. Did you read that? There you go. Did you see? Did you see what he wrote there? Oh, no! Hang on, we're bringing the boy.
He is not. I'm not trying to be the Russians.
What's that?
And I'm not trying to outplay the Russians. All I'm saying is, you gotta vote realistically, and
I will not say a word, Morgan. I cannot, and I will not.
Morgan said, "Don't say a word, Rob."
People with names we cannot say will vote for Ryan Warden. Case and I had some conversations about this, and we decided, like I mentioned earlier, I just, I've had a word with Caleb himself, and all on the up and up, according to him. So nothing I can't prove, and I will not even warn this. Don't ruin this. What am I talking about? What am I doing, Whitney? I don't know. Don't know.
He's like, don't fuck it up.
Hold on one second. Hey, Shell. Oh, wait, we got Matthias on. Matthias Serrata.
Hey. Is
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
Is that Adam?
No, that's
What's
Matt.
that?
Oh, that's Matthias.
And there's the host of the
Katie.
show.
Hey,
Hi, Katie.
ECK, are you on the show?
That's Katie.
Yeah.
Katie.
You're so pretty.
She's a map.
Girl, you got it going on.
What's up?
How you doing, Katie? We just brought on Matt too, Matthias Serrata from Pit Boss Smokers. He's on as well.
What's going on, guys?
How you doing, Matt?
All right. Just enjoying the show.
Thank you very much.
No, thanks for joining us, Matt.
I thought when I came on, I thought this was gonna be on like a 20-minute
That's the
deal.
same level of insight that Shell brings to the show.
And then it wound up we're going on an hour and 7 minutes. But so how do you think things are playing out, Matt?
I'm enjoying them, man. Like I say, it's a nice, friendly competition. The hard part about it is everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
So it's one of them things is you can't say, okay, I'm gonna vote for my friend because everybody's friends.
Yeah. So
if
Matt,
you-
Matt, do you think that is truly a challenge for people that they see all of their friends and they kind of have to make the decision on who they're going to vote for?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Like I said, there's been a couple that really close friends that I really didn't even vote because they're both real close, and I don't care. Sometimes I don't want one to think that I care for more than the other. A couple of them I boiled it down to whoever lives closer, whoever hung out closer. Even the people that you compete against, you kind of don't want to compete against them, but that's just the way it goes. And that's what the thing's set up for. And you can't get in your feelings on something like this. You know, it's not like they're going to put you in the firing line if you lose. You know, so it's all good. You know.
Let me ask you, Matthias. Did you get your feelings hurt when you lost? Did it bother you, or did you feel like,
I'll step out for 1 second.
hey, these people just voted for who they wanted to vote for, and I know I'm still a hell of a cook?
No, I didn't get butthurt. No, not at all. Like I said, I don't like losing. I mean, I'm a competitor like anybody else in this bracket. So if you weren't a competitor, you wouldn't compete. If you didn't like not losing, you wouldn't compete. You know, nobody likes to lose, but on the same token, this is all done in fun to try to bring unity to the barbecue world where we're not cooking. So I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. If I lost, so I lost. Butter's a good guy. He's been a friend. He's a great guy. I don't mind losing to somebody.
Yeah. So do you think this has just been an absolutely great competition that Rob has put on just to have fun and see who's the best of the best, vote based on popularity?
Yeah, well, yeah, yes and no. You know, yeah, there's a lot of popular guys. Most of the guys on here are popular, you know, regardless. You know, some are a little more popular than others. Some have been on TV shows. But yeah, it's a popularity vote. But on the same token, you know, a lot of people got a lot of family members, a lot of friends, you know.
So I'm not popular, what I'm understanding.
Their arm reaches out a little further than others. That's just the way it goes, you know. But yeah, it's great.
It's been a lot of fun for sure. It's been fun to watch. Case.
What's up?
Are you showing me some cleavage?
I figure that's the only way you get on the show these days.
Where did Rob go?
I don't know. I might have got him all wound up. Look, I'm coming on late. Did we discuss how the Russians screwed CJ Bean tonight?
Well, no. Okay, so Case, honestly, we did not discuss that. We were trying to kind of stay away from that.
How the Russians screwed this?
Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about it?
I thought we were promised 9:00. And I logged on because I purposely didn't vote.
Case wants to talk about how the Russians fucked everything up,
Rob. So I set it up, Case, and 6 to 9, and yes, the Russians did something because it even ended before 8:00. However, they still had 3,000 votes in less than 2 hours, a little less than 2 hours. It's crazy.
Case is really upset about that.
I'm not happy.
He is not happy about it, Rob.
You know what? I'm not happy either. It should have gone to 9, but oh my gosh, whatever.
Thank
It
God
got close. There was
you
I was
have,
saying-
but Rob, and Case, listen. You have that many people voting. You have that amount of insane voting. How is it going to go to 9 o'clock?
Well, I can tell you this, and I'll let the cat out of the bag. We're pretty excited to announce AMP's new sponsorship of Bullhorn Barbecue.
No,
That's coming Friday.
No, not
AMP,
at all.
Matthias, are you supporting Bullhorn?
I'm sorry, repeat that. You kind of broke out. I don't know if it's my phone or...
I said, Matthias, are you supporting Bullhorn?
Am I supporting who?
Bullhorn, Rob.
Oh, Bullhorn. Oh, yeah. I always support them guys, man.
And not Case is trying to show cleavage right now.
I see that. I didn't know it was
He
just
needs to show
phone
cleavage.
fail or what.
This is how you get on the show.
Hey, Case,
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely, Case. That's
you know
how
it
I
says
got on
Case
the
and
show.
Katie on your deal.
Yeah, she got tired of Shell talking, so she's currently playing with her dollhouse.
No, but real quick to Matthias, I appreciate you watching the show and you being a part of this thing. And this thing has blown up. We hit 4,000 likes, Case, right before we came on today. And I like the fact that people like Matt and all the people all across Texas are watching this thing. We have fun, obviously, but we keep it informative. And we want to showcase, and I've said this already, but we want to showcase all our friends out there, all our barbecue guys that are out there kicking ass, all the time. Not only the ones that are going week in, week out, like Matt. Matt's out there all the time and love that. But just other people that aren't able to do that week in, week out, but we're still able to shine a light on those guys as well. So that's our goal, and that's always been our goal. And we just like to have fun doing this and talking barbecue. So. Guys like Matt,
my hair looks terrible. But I will say, Rob, I'll tell you this, Rob. I will tell you that in doing this, what you've been doing with this whole contest, it's really showcased some cookers that some of us would not have known otherwise.
Yeah.
It's really brought a great light to a lot of great Texas cookers that we don't all know, but they're pretty amazing cookers.
Yep. Matt, what you got, buddy?
So it's nice to see that. It's nice to see that there's so many out there that
we
don't get to cook with every weekend, or we don't get to do comps with every weekend, but they're still out there. They're doing a great job. They're cooking great food.
Yeah.
And they get to have a chance in that.
Matt, what do you say, bud?
Yeah, and I don't know. Can you hear me pretty good?
We can hear you just fine. Yeah.
Now, hear me all right?
Yeah. Yes, we can.
No. Like I said, as far as the contest, and I know people are talking about the rush and things and everything. Everybody on this bracket is pretty much friends. Everybody's going to give everybody a hard time. Me, if I post something on Facebook, it's because I'm poking fun at somebody. I'm not going to get in my feelings over Facebook. So I was actually poking fun at a certain somebody on Saturday, but it's all in fun. Like I say, it's anybody that does know me. If I feel like I'm offended or get up somebody's nerves, I'll contact them on the side. But if I post something on the Facebook and there's a contest going on, it's all in fun. It's fun, but also to let them know, hey, we're watching. We're on the sidelines. What do you do once you get kicked out of or once you lose, you get on the sidelines, you heckle a little bit, you cheer a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to enjoy this and try to build the crowd a bit as well,
Well, that's what we're trying to do, man. We're just trying to showcase our friends out there and all these people that are involved in this. And like Case and I talked about earlier, it's hard to narrow down just 64 people to do this deal. There's a lot of damn good cooks out there. There's a lot of damn good cooks out there.
Rob, so I know a lot of people are going to ask, like me or as peons out there that didn't know any better, right? So I know that it took a group and a team to try to narrow down who was even going to be in this whole bracket to begin with, right?
Yes, it was. It was hard to do.
You had to kind of decide from the get-go who was even going to be in the bracket.
There were 7 of us that did this thing. Wasn't just me. It's a committee that we chose that we had all regions represented, and we wanted to make it fair. So there was all regions represented, and it was nothing, no personal attitudes or anything that happened in the past were brought into this deal. I thought it was a pretty good representation of the state, and hey, there was some, and it wasn't all about the cooking accolades.
You had Republicans and Democrats and a few Russians.
It wasn't all about,
I'm just kidding.
It wasn't all about cooking accolades like we talked about. If it were, we would have just went on the IBCA website and just cut it at 64. It had to do with contributions to Texas barbecue, you know, what you've done in the last couple of years. And also, it's a virtual contest, so there had to be some social media presence. And so that all of those things were taken into account. And that's how we came up with the field of the 64. And I think it's a good representation of the state from all over the regions. And what we have now in the Sweet 16, we still got Ernest, we have Fred. Matt was a number 1 seed. What's your Matt?
So we're now down to the Sweet 16, correct?
We are on to the Sweet 16.
Right.
I think we're losing Matt. We'll see.
We are. So we're down to the Sweet 16. Then next week we're going to go down to 8, right?
We are going to go down to the Elite 8 after next weekend, and then it'll end. We're going to do the Final 4, and the championship round will be the same weekend.
Nice. Who do you have a prediction? Can you say?
No, I don't have a prediction. Matt's.
You can't even say your prediction, Rob.
No, I can't say my prediction. I think Matt. We're trying to get Matt back. Matt, you there?
Matt, do you have a prediction?
I don't know. It's my connection.
Final 4.
I think it's your connection, Matt. We'll see.
In the house.
I think it's your connection. But hey, Matt, can you hear me? If you can hear me, I want to get your opinions on these Sweet 16 matchups.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if we can get Matt back on a good connection, we'll do it. But
I can't see everyone's comments. I don't know why I can't see everyone's comments.
How's my iced coffee, David? It's great. Doesn't taste this coffee tastes a lot like beer, so all good. Matt is trying to get back in the stream. What are you doing over there, Shell?
I don't know. I'm trying to read comments right now. They're talking about my hair, and
they were talking. No one's paying attention to your hair, is what Whitney says.
Well, it is terrible looking right now. It's pretty rough. But
Juan wants to know if they can Venmo dollar bills to you.
Mendoza, you can send me. You can send me the alcohol.
All right, Matt is out. His connection was terrible, so we're gonna have to wrap this thing up.
Mendoza knows he can send me the moonshine. He knows that. He knows what I like.
I mean, we don't have to, Matt. Y'all want to keep going, or y'all want because
No, I gotta go on my porch and smoke a cigarette.
I literally thought I was going to be on for about 30 minutes while that end of that CJ Bean and Adam Martinez deal went on, but it kept going. So here we are. So wait, there we go.
Really, Rob?
They're paying attention to you.
God, Jesus!
You got to say something.
I know.
You can send me money. Yes, Case did. Case did showcase some. Case showcased. Is Jay Bird still watching? Is Jay Bird still watching? I don't think so. He was trying to get people to Well, he wasn't trying to get people. He was coming back with some Yingling. He's going to be doing that eastbound and down thing.
Oh God, Rob, did you see his orders today on Facebook?
I did.
Hey, I'm going to Mississippi. If
I
anyone
don't-
wants you. He had like 500 orders for Yingling, and
Yes,
I'm like,
he did.
how is he going to bring all that back?
All right. Well, I think we will wrap this up, Shell.
Yep.
So again,
Out.
y'all tune in on Friday. Blues Hog and the Texas Old Dust regions are going on Friday, and then from 6 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Friday, and then on Saturday again at 6 to 6 on Sunday is going to be Meat Church in the Chupacabra regions. Again, thank you to the Meat Church, Chupacabra, Blues Hog, Texas Old Dust for sponsoring the regions. Thank you to Texas Pepper Jelly for sponsoring the Players Pool, and of course our title sponsor Rec Tech Grills. We do appreciate that. Next week, I promise you, we will get to the Gooder giveaway. Thank you to Holy Smoke Spice Company. We appreciate that. Thank you to Eureka Heights for keeping me hydrated tonight. That was fun. And and Shell, thank you to Shell for coming on the show. Hey, what is your team cook name whenever you cook by yourself?
Oh, when I cook by myself, it's Smoke Like a Girl.
Smoke Like a Girl?
Smoke Like a Girl.
Oh, they want me to leave. They want me to leave. They just want you on, Shell.
But I'm gonna peace out and log off. But I'll come on with you, Rob, Friday for the show. My boyfriend's working. I'll be home alone Friday, so let me know. I'll log in with you Friday for our show, and we'll talk about where everybody's at.
Well, like Jim Rome say, less of me, more of Shell, I guess, is what these guys.
I'll
What Juan Mendoza wants to
on
see.
my hair done Friday. I promise.
Get your hair done,
I
Shell.
will. I'll have my hair done, Rob, Friday. I promise. It's not looking too pretty right now.
All right. Well, we will see you on maybe Friday evening. We'll see you.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it. Let's have a great So Smoking Gooder show Friday.
All right, Shell. Thank you.
All right, bye.
We'll see you.
Hey, Daddy.
What
There's
was that?
Case. Case is back.
Wait, I can't hear you.
Hi, you.
Where you at? Can't hear you.
Who's at?
Can't hear you.
Man, they're wanting her address. La da da. Pour some wine.
Unmute me.
Shell. Wait, you're not muted, Case. I can hear you. You can't hear me?
Can't hear you. Can they hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. How about now?
What?
They can see you. Can y'all hear Case? Hi, Katie. All right. Hey, Case. If you can't hear me, I'm going to wrap this up real quick. There he was. There it is right there.
You can tell everybody bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you to our guests tonight. We had Shell Leach from Girls
Bye-bye.
That Cook. Wait, Girls Can Cook?
Bye-bye.
What did she say? And we had Matthias Serrata from Pit Boss Smokers. We had Dennis Butterworth from War Pig Barbecue. And of course, we had my show partner, Mr. Case Hahn from his new team name is Katie's Cosmic Cookers. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I only plan to be on for about 30 minutes, and here we are an hour and 30 minutes later. So anyway, we'll be back on Friday. We have a special guest, Aaron Leslie from Texas Old Dust, and we're going to by then the first rounds of the Sweet 16 will have taken place. So y'all be good. Y'all be safe. We'll talk to you later. Thanks again. See ya.